Well, I think today's sessions and the forum at whole today was very informative to the people that attended. I think we saw great insight into what's going on in Ottawa and a good feeling for what's going on in Ottawa. The morning part of the sessions gave us some of the impact on a global, national stage on how the economies were doing. You know, our fan favorite Mario Lefebvre was there to give everybody a great perspective on what's been happening, and actually just acknowledging the stability of the Ottawa market and the Canadian market as a whole, and seeing the growth patterns that are going on a positive note. You know, interest rates were discussed, and nobody's seen too much change there. And I think that those are all confidence builders for all the investors that were attending the conference today, and you know, feeling that Ottawa's a market that they're going to be really happy to continue investing in. At the end of the day, I think the overall tone was that Ottawa's still a very, very solid market to be in. Continued growth. Federal government, although it's changing, I don't think the impacts are anywhere near the potential negativity that might have been there a few years back. I think it was more uncertainty and unknown that the investors were sort of feeling for Ottawa as it relates to public works. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get direct information from Public Works, but I think the Altus report that was early this morning was very informative and gave people some real confidence on what's going on regarding Public Works in the market. At the end of the day, we saw some of Canada's major investors across the board. We had Kingset, we had LaSalle, Cominar, we had Minto, and we had Timber Creek on the Dragon's Den event at the end of the day. The Sharks were quick, nimble, and were able to present some pretty impressive opportunities to the Sharks. Ultimately, all three Sharks were able to successfully sell their product on the stage, and that's a testament to what's going on in the Ottawa market. The demand for product is here, and it's very strong. I think that one of the big factors that's come out of today's event is that there is lots of capital in the world that's enjoying its stability in Ottawa, and there's more capital available if the product would be available. But I think that the reality is that there's not enough product in the Ottawa market to satisfy the actual capital that wants to be here. So the investors are content with what they have. They're continuing to manage, create efficiencies. All those things were addressed today, and I believe that we've seen some very good insight from the experts on all the sessions. The breakout sessions were very informative and offered some good information to all the attendees today. And I think overall the event and the forum today was a real success.